raise your hand if you think I'd fit underneath that thing. I'm pretty sure I could do it. What do you think, guys? I might have to duck a little. Yeah, I may have to suck my head down a little bit, but I think I'd fit. Hey guys, it's Mason here. This is the day after our run up to Manitoulin. We got back last night. Had a chance to unpack the bike and rest. I think I can speak for Melon 1 and say that we were fairly sore. We did 630 kilometers yesterday, and that includes some messing around in the morning before we even decided to do the big loop. And then we thought, you know what, we're brave enough to tackle it, let's go. So we didn't take the ferry home, we went the long way around. And it turned out to be quite a test for the bikes, because we pounded along at, you know, a lot of those highways have 100km/h speed limit, so we were running 120, and it just droned along perfect. Even that 250 did really well. We still had to do a lot of fuel stops for him, about twice as many as I would need to do. But having said that, his fuel mileage didn't seem to get any worse, considering we were running that hard. So pretty impressed with both bikes. They did a lot better than we did. When we got off at the end of the day yesterday, we were ready to get off. Yeah, so that's that. The rest of it you've heard about already, because I've done the videos up to this point. So anyway, today's exciting adventure. Today's exciting adventure is I'm going to meet a buddy of mine who just purchased a KLR650. Now we went and picked this up about a week before I left for the island, and he has just gone in and written his driver's license today. This is a new thing for him. Now he's ridden bikes before over the years, but never anything really on the street, so we'll see how this goes. He's excited to ride and wants me to go with him, so I'm going to tag along. So enjoy. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. That's it for me for now. See you when we get there. Wow, the stock ones do feel different. So this is a 2013 KLR650. And what a prize to find. Look at that, 1,100 kilometers. 1,152 kilometers on the clock. It literally was purchased and put away. So it does have a couple scuffs on it on the plastic, but that's from it being tied down to the back of a camper, and I think it was hauled all over Canada and very seldom taken off and used. So, a good deal. It was a good deal for Fire. So Fire's just bought this bike, and he's literally written his license today, like I was saying. So we're gonna go for a little ride. I'm just taking it up the street here to make sure it doesn't have any serious deficiencies. Brakes are good. Oops. Like mine, it doesn't like to go down into first, but that's okay. Do a UE here. Oh yeah. So the hand guards are broken, and what I'm finding is this left one's going in and resting, working its way in and resting right on the clutch lever. So it's hard to get your hand in there. I don't like that much. It was missing the bolts on the front tire, the four fork clamp bolts on the right down by the front axle. So that's been replaced. This bolt's missing. This little Phillips head. So we got to do something about that. Other than that, I think he's good to go. Fluids are all up. I just adjusted the rear suspension and the rebound as best you can on the stock ones, and he's good to go. Nice bike, super clean. So I'll make make sure he's checked his exhaust pipe bolts right at the manifold and the one that's under the airbox, because they seriously come loose for about the first 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers. Got to keep torquing them, torquing them, torquing them. One under the airbox is important because it'll actually, if it starts leaking, it'll actually melt a hole in the bottom of the airbox. And I checked, and this one is fine, so I'll just make sure it stays tight going forward. Well guys, I got a big smile on my face because there's a bit of history here. Fires is on his new to him KLR back there. And the reason I'm having a chuckle is because we are now both in our 40s and we have known each other since preschool or kindergarten back then, I guess. And never ever have we ridden motorcycles together before this day. I've always been the motorcycle guy and he's always been the car guy. And I mean, through and through. I had the fast bikes, he had the fast cars. And then both of us had something for off-road, Jeeps or trucks or four-wheel drive something. But he was cars, I was bikes. And that was a line we never crossed. I never bought myself a fast car. And he only tried fast motorcycles once. And yet, here we are. Both paddling along on our KLR650s. And having a blast. Hey guys, if you liked that video, hit the thumbs up button for us. It goes a long way towards helping out the channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button in the upper corner for new videos every Sunday. Be glad to have you along for the ride.